Hi lads and lasses, Modest Pelican here, with a video looking at the top 5 controversies the Battlefield series has seen during its lifetime. If you enjoy this video, please study to become an ornithologist and then write an article for National Geographic about pelicans with a focus on their modest temperament, as this really helps spread the good word of my channel. Battlefield is an excellent franchise, but during its almost 20-year lifetime, it sure has ruffled a few feathers. For example, when the game was banned in China. The Chinese government literally banned Battlefield 4, as they viewed the China-themed expansion pack, China Rising, as a cultural invasion and even a threat to their national security. In China's defense, after playing one game on the map, Dragon Pass, I felt like I had enough tactical intelligence to successfully invade their country. In fact, I heard that military units all over the world are now abandoning traditional mission briefings and instead pulling out copies of Battlefield and having soldiers play a few rounds of Conquest. Joking aside, this did seem to be a little bit of an overreaction. But then again, if Australia ever tries to ban Battlefield, I'll definitely overreact myself by riding my kangaroo straight to Parliament to smack the bush bumpkin who banned the game across the face with a didgeridoo. During a social media marketing campaign for Battlefield 1, DICE shared a few memes with the hashtag #JustWorldWar1 things. This was parodying those just girly thing photos thots share. You know, these ones. One example is this GIF DICE tweeted out of a flame trooper melting some faces, with the tagline, "When you're too hot for the club." Many would say this was just good banter from the developers, but then you remember, we live in the 21st century, a time when society is so soft it could make a Unix dick look hard. The main accusations were that making memes about World War I was disrespectful, but surely these memes were about the video game Battlefield and not the actual war. Anyway, what do I know? I'm just an Australian pelican who posts gaming videos on the internet in a misguided attempt to increase my sex appeal. During the Battlefield 3 campaign, players find themselves crawling through a drain and then suddenly they come across a COD player. Players must then stab this rat so it doesn't alert the guards. PETA, an organisation that pushes the ethical treatment of animals, accused Battlefield of encouraging sadistic violence. I'm not even fucking joking. Of all the things you could attack video games for, they picked this one short scene of a rat getting stabbed. In PETA's quest for virtual animal justice, did they just completely gloss over other games of the time like Red Dead Redemption, where players killed everything from chickens to jaguars? Anyway, obviously this whole accusation was bullshit, but could you imagine if PETA was right? Imagine if every bad thing in the world happened because of that one moment in Battlefield 3. Like back in the day, teenage Kim Jong-un was having a gaming session with his pals, and then he played that one mission and stabbed that one rat, and was like, you know what, I'm going to become one big old fucked up dictator and get one big old fucked up haircut. Good work, DICE. I mean, I love you, but you have potentially caused some pretty serious international issues because you let players kill a rat. Battlefield Hardline took players away from the battlefield and put them in a suburban shopping mall where they had to escort crying children back to their mothers. Okay, so obviously I am exaggerating. This game was pretty well received, but DICE definitely shook up their formula, moving away from the military conflict fans had been playing since Battlefield 1942, when the series was only available on PC. Speaking of PC, you might have noticed that the gameplay in the background looks more twitchy than normal. I can happily say that I have not developed an amphetamine addiction. It's just that the footage for the older games was provided by my boy Danny on PC. If you could please spray paint the words Danny on PC on a taxi, on a train, or on a baby, this would really help spread my gratitude for his kindness. Anyway, Battlefield Hardline's move away from the military caused quite a stir among fans. The Battlefield 5 trailer. Do I even need to say more? From now on, I am going to refer to this trailer as Moses because it split the Battlefield community like it was the Red Sea. I personally can't wait for EA Play, where we will see some juicy ass Battlefield 5 gameplay and everyone can be one big happy family again. I won't go into too much detail about this as I made a video on this topic last week, but basically some people see the Battlefield 5 trailer like it was the second guy in a threesome. But you didn't know you were having a threesome, so it's just like, bro, what the fuck? Thanks for watching, and to my patrons, dudes, my Patreon page has been growing and I can't tell you how much that means to me. Thank you so much to the people who have been supporting the channel for months, and thank you so much to all of the new people who have joined recently. Given YouTube's almost non-existent ad revenue rates, the Patreon really is the beating heart of this channel and the future, so your support is so appreciated. I am in the process of figuring out some exclusive stuff that will be available to patrons. Otherwise, you are all legends. Until next time, and as always, stay classy.